Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a testing new makeup, get ready with me, first impressions. We're gonna be playing with some new products that I got from Tjmaxx and just other random stuff that I have lying around here. I recently just cleaned out my beauty room once again and it feels so good. I can finally see the light, and I have some products that I've had in my drawer. Some of these things were sent to me in PR, other things I purchased myself, so I figured we could just play around with them today. This is almost a full face first impressions, but I don't have a new foundation and a new concealer, so I still have some other really great products though, and I also have some new makeup brushes, which I'm so excited for because I use a lot of the same brushes, and all the brushes that I'm going to be using today that are new are from Tjmaxx, so I'm excited. And I know that this video should have went up on Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. I am so sorry about that. I'm a little off schedule this week, but the videos are still coming. So I hope you guys enjoy. As always, don't forget to grab a snack and let's jump into it. Okay, so I'm starting off with my brows done. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids. I'm gonna use my Kokie Prep Up eyeshadow primer. This isn't new, but I always need to prime my lids. So I'm just gonna apply this pretty much everywhere, bringing it up to the brow bone. I really love this eyeshadow primer. If you guys have any other really good affordable or high-end eyeshadow primers that you think I should try, let me know in the comments. So today's eyeshadow look, I think I'm thinking something pink and purpley. One, because I like to match my outfits with my eye looks, but two, because I have this amazing eyeshadow palette and this new, well, it's not new, I'll talk about it. This eyeshadow palette, I found this at Tjmaxx. It was 7 buckaroos right here, which is such a good deal. These palettes originally are $10, so it was a $3 discount. I love Profusion eyeshadows. If you have not tried them, you're missing out. They're amazing. I love this palette. I mean, I haven't even used it, but I know it's gonna be amazing. I love these like pinks in here. I think this is just absolutely stunning. I've done several looks before with different Profusion palettes and I am in love with the formula. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm not really seeing a transition color in this palette today actually. Also, this brush that comes with the Profusion palettes is really, really good as well. So let's start off with this color over here, which is called Disco. And I'm gonna be applying that in the crease. I usually don't do stuff like this. I always have like a transition color, but it's a first impressions. Let's switch it up. And also let me set my lids a little bit to make the shadow go on a little bit smoother. And I'm using this new powder, which I'm gonna use later. This is the Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot powder. So I'm gonna just take that and just very lightly press that down just to set everything into place. Oh my goodness, that is so pigmented. This is very, very pigmented. This brush is one of my favorites. It's the Beauty by Rosita blending brush. I don't even know if they make it anymore, but it's just like a white-haired brush. I'm gonna just take that with no product on it and I'm gonna just run that right in the crease just to like blend those edges out and make that look not so harsh. I know that the lid looks crazy, but I'm gonna be adding more colors in there, so that's not really a big deal. Pinks can be so scary to work with. Like even I get scared because like you don't want to look like you have pink eye, but there's such pretty colors. I'm gonna go in with this hot pink shade right here, which is called Jive, and I'm gonna be applying that also right in the crease. Wow, this is really, really freaking pigmented. I'm really like packing this shade on, and I'm using the Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm gonna go back into this Disco shade with that Profusion blending brush, and I'm gonna kind of run that also right in the crease. Blend the edges out a little bit and just bring a little purple back into the look. I'm gonna take the shade right here, which is called Pop. Oh my goodness, do you see that? That's crazy. I'm gonna just apply that right onto the center of my lid. That is stunning. Wow, I think I'm gonna do a glitter shadow from Stila over top, but I really wanted to just kind of see how this color lays with just my finger, and you can see it is just absolutely stunning. It's so pretty. A lot of eyeshadows I find work best with the finger, but my nails have been so long for the past couple of months. Like just up until recently I started getting shorter nails, so I never really did this. I always usually just use a brush. But with your finger, if you can, apply your shimmers. I'm telling you, it just pops so much more. So from TJ Maxx, I got the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Shadows. Obviously, these are not new, but they were discounted. These were $8 at TJ Maxx, and this one is in the shade Sunset Cove. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. This is like a mermaid color. And you can kind of see it. I mean, in person, I think it looks so much better. You can kind of see like the duochrome effect. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna just take this and apply it right to my lid. I'm kind of like, not really cutting the crease, but I'm carving it out slightly with the glitter shadow. Ever so lightly, I'm gonna just kind of run through the crease. Since I'm here, I don't want to forget, I'm going to take this color right here on the end. It's called Precious. I'm gonna pop that right in the brow bone area. I'm gonna actually spray my brush. I like this. It's very different. It's very pink, but I'm super impressed with these pink shades from the Profusion palette. Like, they are awesome. So I think I'm gonna do some white winged liner, and I don't know where it's at, so let me find it really quick. Okay, I found the liner. I knew that I had a white liner. I couldn't find it. It took me like 10 minutes, but we're good. So this is the City Color Be Bold color liner. Apparently this is smudge proof. Looks like this. I've tried a few things from City Color before. I actually really like this brand. Almost forgot my eye tapes. The best things to ever exist for winged liner. There was a point where you could not get these in store, but now you can. You can get them like, I think anywhere that sells e.l.f. Walmart, Target, and they're like $2, and they're so good for just being super precise with your wings or with your eyeshadow, and they're super gentle around the eyes. I talk about them in like every tutorial, you guys already know. This is like literally white out. It's kind of turning pink just because obviously like the eyeshadow and stuff that I used. Okay, we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna go in with some lashes. I have used this line before, the 3D Faux Mink from Ardell. I've used one pair. Really like the lashes, but today I'm gonna use these. I've never tried this style. These are 854s. At least I don't think I've tried them. So I'm gonna just pop these on, and then I guess we'll do skin on camera since, you know, it's a first impression. I don't have, like I said, any foundation and concealer, but I know a lot of people like the face products. I'm gonna try to skip through them like really quickly since they're not super new products, but I'm still gonna show you guys what I'm using. So I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on. They aren't my favorite, I will be honest with you. I just feel like they're not like anything special. I think the ones that I tried last time were the 853s, and I liked those a lot more than these. I did add a coat of mascara over top of the falsies just to make them look a little bit more like Va Va Voom, and I used the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara from Essence. I love Essence mascaras. They're amazing. I've never tried this one before, so I really liked that. I feel like that made a difference with the lashes, but I do like the look now more with the lashes versus without. Right, so now we can jump into the face product. So I'm gonna start off with this e.l.f. Sheer Blurring Under Eye Primer. I actually ordered this on their website a few weeks back, and I kind of forgot about it. This is like such tiny little packaging that it was like on the bottom of my drawer, so it's kind of feels sort of like a balm type thing, sort of like a lip balm. So I'm gonna just take, oh, let me use my ring finger. I'm gonna take this and kind of just apply it as if it was eye cream. just right underneath. It feels sort of like a pore primer. It feels really, really soft. Okay, I'm gonna grab my phone. Let's look up some claims because I don't really know what this is supposed to be doing. Okay, so it says it's a blurring under eye primer that smooths fine lines and puffiness to help prep for makeup application. Who doesn't want that? And then it says it's infused with hyaluronic acid and it applies clear and is great for all skin tones. It also has a priming micro wax to help makeup stay in place, which I think is really cool. So I definitely do feel like the waxiness, but it feels really, really soft under here, which I'm all about. So obviously we'll see how the concealer applies over top, but that seems really nice. Okay, speaking of pores, I have the No Poreblem, that's really cute, primer. This is a smooth and pore covering primer from Touch in Sol. I got this in my BoxyCharm for February. I know I didn't do a February BoxyCharm unboxing. There was just not really, I feel like, a lot of products for like a full face. It was kind of like a lot of random products. So I just skipped out on doing that, but this was in it, so I'm like, let me try it out. Ooh, it feels really, really nice. So I'm gonna just really focus this on my T-zone. Of any extra product, I'm just gonna apply it on the rest of my face because it does feel really, really soft. This is nice. I really like the way this feels in the skin. It's like super, super nice. As far as feeling in the pores, I do feel like my face looks super smooth and prepped for makeup, which I'm all about. I also got this Evian facial spray. So this is basically kind of like mineral water. It does really good job at balancing your pH levels. So I got this at Tjmaxx and this was $10. I'm pretty sure you can get this on Sephora. So I'm gonna spray my face. This is like really good as part of your skincare or just like to refresh your makeup. At first I was like, this is literally just water, but it has like a ton of like really good like minerals and stuff in it. Hector was like reading about it. He's a scientist. He's like really good with ingredients and everything, but that does feel really good. I really like the facial spray, and I think for $10, this is like a really good bottle. I mean, there's 10 fluid ounces in here, which I think that's really good. I mean, comparing this to this little Wet n Wild Rose Primer Spray, I mean, this is $5, but this one has 1.52 fluid ounces. This literally has 10, so that's really, really good. Okay, so like I said, I don't have a new foundation. I'm gonna go in with the Nars Sheer Glow. I don't think I've ever used this on camera before, but I've really been loving this foundation. It is absolutely stunning on the skin, and it's so pretty. I'm all about skin and face products are my favorite. I love trying out new foundations. This has been like really nice on my skin lately. So this one is in medium 3 Strombolli. So I'm actually going to use a new beauty sponge, and I got them from Tjmaxx, and this was $5. That is what the packaging looks like. So it came with this sponge, which is damp under the sink. That's why it's so big. And then it came with like a regular one, which kind of looks like a beauty blender, like the nude one. So I'm going to go in with this one because I love the angle that it has to it, but it feels so bouncy and soft. Like I'm living for it because I never find really good dupes at Tjmaxx when it comes to beauty blenders. They're usually really hard and they absorb all my makeup, but this one seems really nice. Let me take these off. And I'm gonna just press this into the skin. This is a really, really nice, like just daytime, everyday foundation. It literally is just like the name of it. Sheer Glow. Okay, now for concealer. Again, this is not new. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I have mine in the shade Cashew 365. And then I'm also gonna take a little bit of the shade 360 in Cashmere. And I'm gonna just use this to highlight just a little bit. I hate to be one of those people that recommends like 50 different sponges to you guys, but I really do have so many favorites. I can't say that I like this one more than the Wet n Wild sponge that I've been loving lately, but it is nice. Like, I'm impressed. Now we can jump into powder. I'm not going to use a translucent powder today. Shocker. I have a new one from Makeup Revolution, the Bake in Blot. So I feel like this is a really cool concept. This one is in Banana Light. So it's a baking and setting powder. So I typically don't bake underneath my eyes, but I do like to apply my powder with a sponge. I just feel like it goes on the best. So I'm gonna try to do that with this powder and see if I can make it work. Okay, I am getting some powder under there. I don't know if this will work better with a brush. Okay, I think I'm gonna try it with a brush because I just realized I haven't even dipped into any of my new brushes. Like, what is that? Okay, I got this makeup brush set off from TJ Maxx. All the next brushes I'm going to show you guys are from TJ. So this one was $8. It's from the brand Cala Natural. These are vegan makeup brushes. I'm going to use this makeup brush actually, and I'm going to kind of just pack this on. See how it looks with the brush. It seems like more so just a really nice touching up powder. I don't know if I would necessarily like bake with this. I didn't really get a lot of product on my sponge, and even on my brush, I mean, it seems really light, just kind of like a really light touching up powder. Oh, there it goes. I wonder if this gives a white cast. Okay. Oh, let's fix that. Okay, there's no shimmer or anything in it, which is good, but it definitely is like a brightening powder. I don't know how I feel about that, and I feel like my bags look kind of like prominent today. I got good sleep last night. What's going on? I think I would rather just go in with a translucent powder and maybe use something like this to touch up. Just for my first impression. I'm gonna set the rest of my face, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder. This is actually like a powder foundation. Okay, I'm gonna use that same Cala powder brush. Just gonna kind of dust this all over. And I have this one, by the way, in the shade 220. Now, I'm not really packing in the powder. Like, this brush is just very like fluffy. It feels really, really soft, I will say that. But I don't know if maybe I could use a packer brush to really pack on the powder and see if it'll give me more coverage. Let me try that. This brush is a little bit more kind of like a denser packer brush. So I'm gonna kind of just take it and see what happens. I wouldn't necessarily say that this powder is super full coverage, but it definitely does add a little something to the skin. It's nothing crazy though. Okay, then I'm gonna go in and bronze and contour a little bit. I got this Equal Tools Sheer Finish Blush Brush. So I'm not gonna use this for blush. I'm gonna use this to bronze my skin. This one was only $4, which I think is great. And I got this Profusion Pro Contour Palette. This was only $4. And look at it. Look at that packaging. Like, it literally looks like the Kat Von D one. So I'm gonna take the two lightest shades in here, which are right here. I'm gonna take this and just like very lightly apply the product. Oh wow, this is very, very light. Like, the brush applies the product really lightly. I guess it's good because if you want something just like super light, this is nice. It has a strong scent. At first I thought I smelled like a Tootsie Roll, but yeah, I kind of smell a Tootsie Roll in this palette. Okay, this brush is gonna be my new jam. This is perfect. I love stippling brushes like this, like love them. Okay, I'm gonna take an angled brush from that Cala collection. These don't have names on them, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm gonna tap off the excess and I'm just gonna apply the bronzer a little bit more concentrated. I like this palette. I'm gonna take the two lighter shades in the palette with the sponge that I was using. Then for blush, I got this really cute palette. This is the Vegas Nay two-piece blush set. It looks really, really cute. So you open it up and you get 3 blushes and a brush in here. And then it comes with a little mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with these 2 colors. This shade right here seems to be a little too light for me. I mean, maybe if you're super fair, colors like that could work, but it just seems like very, very ashy and like very light. So I'm gonna take those 2 peachy colors with the brush, which this brush is actually really nice. Ideally, I wouldn't probably use this for blush. I would probably use this for like contouring or something, but let's just see. Oh my God, it is so pigmented. That's so pretty. I actually don't mind this brush. I really, really like that. That's stunning. Oh my gosh, Tjmaxx, I'm telling you, their makeup, they have hidden gems, and I really love this brush. This is like really good quality. Like the bristles are soft. The handle feels a little cheap. I mean, it is cheap, but I care about the actual bristles. Like that is so beautiful. Now, I got this Real Techniques sculpting set. This is a 2.0 set. I'm pretty sure I've seen this at Walmart. I'm really curious about this brush right here because I want to use that for highlighting. For highlight, I have two new highlights. I have this one from Pretty Vulgar. I also got this in my Boxy Charm, and then I got the Catrice 3D Glow highlighter. So the Pretty Vulgar one seems a little bronzy, and this one seems a little too light. So I'm gonna just kind of mix the two and come up with my own little concoction. So the one from Pretty Vulgar is in Sparkling Sass. I was gonna say Swass. Sass. Okay. Not really seeing a whole lot there. Yeah, this highlighter is very natural. From Pretty Vulgar. Which, I mean, everybody likes different stuff with their highlight, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's actually building up. This highlighting brush is okay. I definitely like the one from Anastasia, or like the one that I always use from Amazon more. But it's not bad. Is this brush going to replace the other brushes? No, but it's not bad. I'm gonna take the 3D Glow highlighter from Catrice in Icy Glaze. It literally is like a stark white. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques fan brush. I like how these have names on them. And I'm gonna kind of pop that on. Ooh, that is like really, really intense. Okay, this is like a really nice brush to like top the highlight. Okay, obviously this highlight is way too light for me, but this is a nice brush. I like this brush more than this brush. And what is this one called in particular? This is the setting brush. I probably wouldn't use this to set underneath my eyes, but I normally like smaller brushes like this for highlighting, and I don't like fan brushes, but this fan brush is actually really nice. It picks up the product beautifully. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just set my brows. I'm gonna use the Collab Shape and, what is it called? Shape and Shade Tinted Brow Mascara. This one is in Dark Brunette. Has a really nice little tip. That was nice. Good formula, not goopy, not sticky. That was nice. So before jumping into the lip products, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes. So, or you know what? Let's just switch it up and do the lips first, and then we'll do the eyes. No, nah, I don't like that. Let's zoom in. So Avi, I'm gonna jump into the Profusion palette. I'm gonna pick up the shade that I was using earlier, which is called Disco. And I'm gonna use that bamboo brush. It's kind of angled a little bit. Ideally, I would probably use this for like liner or something, but I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna really press that shadow on the lower lashes. Okay, I'm gonna take that shade Precious that I used on my brow bone, and I'm gonna just spray my brush. I'm gonna use an e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm gonna take that color and kind of just drag it down and smoke it out. I have to use a neon eyeliner for this look. I'm gonna use this one from LA Girl. These are their Shockwave liners. I love these. And this one is in Blaze. Okay, for liquid lipsticks, I have yet to try these. These aren't new or anything. These were sent to me and I never got a chance to try them. So these are from the Balm, the Meet Matte Hues Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. And I have this one in the shade Sincere. This probably doesn't really totally match with the eyes, but let's just go with it. They are super, super lightweight. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I do like the color and everything, but I wish it was like a little bit more like opaque on the lips. I mean, it is really pretty, but it kind of reminds me of the soft matte lip creams from NYX, and I don't love those. So the final thing I'm gonna do is just go ahead and set my makeup. This is the, again, Evian facial spray. this spritzer though. Oh my gosh. That feels so good. Like that would be amazing on like a hot summer day when you just feel like your makeup is just melting off of your face and you want to just take it off. That spray would be a lifesaver. All right guys, so this is the completed look, and I think personally I have another successful first impressions trying new makeup. A lot of these products were really great. I really don't have anything that I use that I absolutely hated that I wouldn't use again. Let me just go through some products that really were like okay for me. So first off, this white liner. I really do like the white liner from City Color. I mean, I don't know exactly how much this is. I'm sure it's affordable though. I'll insert the price right here. But the only thing I feel like is with this, you cannot layer it. So like how I went over it a couple of times, you really can't do that because then the liner, it looks a little scaly and it kind of just looks like it's gonna flake off at any moment. So just one swipe is all that you need. But other than that, I mean, I think this is pretty good. It was super easy to work with, and I think colorful liner is a really fun way to amp up your look and just kind of add a pop of color without being too dramatic. Also, these lashes, I'm not a big fan of them. I really like the 3D Faux Mink line from Ardell, but this style in particular is just not my favorite. I mean, I do like them, they're okay, but I wouldn't repurchase this style in particular. I definitely like other styles because I'm just extra, and these are a little bit too like eh. The Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot Powder. So I did take a photo, I'll insert it right here. I don't think that it looks bad considering how much powder I did use. I thought I was gonna get a white cast. I personally just prefer translucent powder to set underneath my eyes, but I think this could be a really good brightening powder maybe after I set with translucent powder, or even just to blot throughout the day, because I do like the formula of it, and it's really soft and it's really lightweight. Even though I did use a lot, I don't feel like my makeup looks cakey or it feels heavy, and I love the fact that there's no white cast. Other than that, everything else I'm super impressed with. So yeah, the makeup brushes I really loved. I also really did love this beauty sponge. I don't love it more than my Wet n Wild one like I mentioned to you guys, but it was good. So check out these brushes. The only brush that I wasn't like super crazy for was this one from Real Techniques. I mean, I will keep using it, but I can already tell that I'm gonna obviously, but I can already tell that this isn't gonna replace anything for me, but it could be like a good brush just to kind of like concentrate, maybe like a loose highlighter or something, just because it is so small. But in general, I do like the brushes, especially for the price. I was a little hesitant with the lip color at first, but once it's settled, I really actually love this formula. It is so comfortable, it feels like nothing on the lips, and I love the fact that it's kiss proof. So that is a plus. And this shade in Sincere is perfect on me. So I cannot wait to keep using more of these shades because this is a really comfortable formula and I'm living for it. I also wanted to mention that these primers, I absolutely love them so far. First impression, they make my skin look so soft. This does a really good job at filling in pores. And then this e.l.f. under eye primer was just magical. I really do like that. And then 3 other standout products for me, definitely this Vegas Nay blush palette, and I really actually love the brush that comes with it. These 2 colors right here are perfect. Even if you get this palette and you don't use this shade or maybe this shade, it's still really affordable and it's a really good quality blush palette, and I'm loving it. So I also really love this Pro Contour palette. It's not only like really affordable, but it's just really good quality as well. I'm never really disappointed with Profusion. I mean, there are some palettes that have not worked out for me in the past, but in general, I think that they are a really great brand. They're definitely worth trying. If you can't get this brand like at Marshall's or Tjmaxx, definitely try going on their website directly. You can order a lot of this stuff on there, and in general, they are very affordable. I'm also super impressed with this palette. I mean, the pinks in here are incredible. You can see how pigmented they are. This water spray, I didn't think I was going to actually love this and rave about it, but my makeup just looks like it is just melted into my skin, and it just looks so soft and kind of just like, it's not like it's sitting on top of my face, it's just like melted in the face, and it looks beautiful. So I really enjoy this. I think this is so refreshing, and for $10, I don't know exactly how much this is on Sephora's website, or just, is this sold at Sephora? Whatever, I don't know how much exactly this is, but for $10 I would definitely repurchase this because you get so much in here and it just feels so refreshing, and the spritzer is literally just so nice. So I really like that. So in general, I keep saying super and amazing and impressed, but I really am very happy with these makeup products that I use. Right when you're done this video, go hit up your local Marshalls, TJ Ross, Burlington, I don't know, go find these products. They're definitely worth trying. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a few days very soon in my next video. Bye! Oh, also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, of course, for 3 new videos every single week. So I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!